Today is October 17, 2024, praying the luminous mysteries of the Holy Rosary every Thursday. On this month of Our Lady of the Holy Rosary, to the year of prayer 2024 by Pope Francis for the Jubilee of Hope 2025. Again, the salvation of God's covenant to the world, why there is prophecy 2022 in the Philippines is through the law and grace. On this World Teachers' Day or month of National Teachers' Day, for the new evangelization through education. Let the moral lesson of the Gospel today to open these pastoral concerns on this October 17, 2024 in the Gospel of Luke 11, chapter 11, verses 47 to 54 is to deepen that Jesus' work on the cross should permeate every aspect of our everyday life or lives, changing how we serve and love one another despite our differences. We are in the second day of 40 days in our preparations to the coming solemnity of Christ the King. As we came closer to the new liturgical calendar of our Universal Catholic Church on the coming year 2025, as we are still ongoing to the 40 days from September 24 to November 3 to consecrate the world and our people around the world to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary. Today is also feast of Saint Ignatius of Antioch. His 7 letters of what he wrote is about the long journey from Antioch to Rome. In his time, it is the first from the emperors to proclaim the divinity by adopting the title Lord and God. And this reminds us to put our trust totally in God. Saint Ignatius of Antioch teaches us that the thirsty human heart can only be satisfied by Christ, who is himself the life and light of humanity. Why we are in 6 years from 2023 to 2028 of our world celebration of our salvation, enlightened by the luminous mysteries of the Holy Rosary. That's why we are now in the second year of our 6 years from 2023 to 2028 of our world celebration of our salvation. after the Prophecy 2022 in the Philippines. Last May 22, last May 9, 2022 of our national and local elections to God's chosen highest leader for our state and church leaders around the world. Because salvation is by God's grace alone, not by works, and it is through faith in Jesus Christ that we are saved. Why the International Concert of Love Tour 2024 with a cause to visit the 12 chosen countries of God, like of Israel, China, Russia, Europe, Middle East, America, including the Philippines and the rest, is clear signs that it brings Jesus' resurrection as chosen witness inside the Holy Eucharist Mass that was happened in Poiano, Verona, Italy. Who is our Prince of Peace? Why Mary's apparitions in Medjugorje on June 24, 1981 is Our Lady of Queen of Peace. So even there is war in Israel, the Concert of Love Foundation is continuing its mission to visit the Israel after the performance in the Philippines as far as Concert of Love Foundation is concerned for the chosen producer of God, the ABS-CBN of its management and the Lopez family. For our state and church leaders, for they will protect and defend the Concert of Love Tour 2024 to visit the 12 countries of its mission to the world of God's covenant to all of us. Why the Gospel today, to Luke chapter 11 verses 47 to 54, turns his attentions to the lawyers. He starts by pointing out the injustice of the laws. Their predecessors created them. He equates them with the laws of the Old Testament, who murdered God's prophets. It's no wonder the Jewish religious leaders conspire to destroy Jesus. So, deepening to what is happening around the world, to our world history, and to our ongoing synod on synodality in Rome, what are the challenges we are truly facing to prioritize first into our lives? Is it the new evangelization through education of God's salvation through the law and grace? Why we need a charter change of the Constitution around the world, especially the 1987 Philippine Constitution, for people's initiatives? This is because we will celebrate All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, and to the coming of the solemnity of Christ the King. For we are to prepare ourselves for the Jubilee of Hope by Pope Francis in the new liturgical calendar of our Universal Church on the year 2025. Amen.